Of books, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, as always, just thank you so much for the love and support. It is truly appreciated. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just telling me about your empathic gift. And if you feel like the videos are informative or just give you good vibes that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through some trying times and needs spiritual guidance, confirmation, validation towards life path, or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share while you're at it. Give a girl a thumbs up, like, and also share the social media favorites wherever you see fit. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. Greatly appreciate it. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101. Heyokas, never underestimate your power to rise. Your gift heightens. Prepare for Darklings plotting to destroy. It is so true. We were talking about this on chat yesterday. It's like the more that you are purifying yourself, whether it's like a spiritual detox, cutting cords, forgiving, going through times in place of acceptance of yourself, certain things that's taking place in your life in the present as well as the past, that you know you can't control or change. And so when you're doing that, you're leaving more room for your gifts to enhance as well. Is when you go through a deep understanding and a powerful shift, there'll be one or two, or maybe even fewer than that. I always call it the gift switch, where there's a gift switch, they'll pop up. And there'll be certain things that has been lying dormant for a while until you've gone through, a certain length of experiences through your life of spiritual enhancement as well as change. And when you're doing that, everything has a balance. There's night, there's dark, there's good, there's bad. We have dark empaths as well as Heyoka empaths, all other empaths as well. So it's like when you're allowing yourself to be open, and even when it comes to Heyokas, as well as, different type of empaths as well. A lot of times I'm like, why does the empaths Heyokas got to be so much better than that? I really don't feel like that. But there's a lot of other people that do, they feel some type of way, but that's for a later note. But there's a lot of different things where you'll start noticing a shift in certain people that are coming into your life. History tends to repeat itself. It could be people that you have not talked to in a long time that would come popping up in your life wanting to reconnect, or there'll be people that have been in your life for a long length of time, whether it's family, acquaintances, baby mom, baby dad, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, different family members of all sorts. It could even be siblings. I was starting to get a different visions of different things, especially yesterday and as well as a few days before, seeing a wolf in sheep's clothing, or there'll be people that you're used to being around. And while you're doing this emotional clearing, you're getting more sensitive. We already, HSP, I think is what is hypersensitive person. It'll get very intense, and it could be something like you really, they could be cloaking their intentions, or their energy is just way off. And it's just like, when your intuition is really kicking in and saying, hey, that time is expired with that person, it's time to, branch off and go different ways. Or it's even it hasn't do that, because I know a lot of people are disconnected. I had to do that a lot lately, which I hate to do, especially if it's people that I really like and get along with, but it's just like, if the universe tells me to do something, I'm going to do exactly what they tell me, no questions asked. Because a lot of times we end up falling short and being in situations that was already giving you that indication, like, hey, didn't we tell you about 5 months ago to go ahead and let this mess go? And you didn't do it, and look what happened. So all these different things are taking place with your life. And sometimes it can get very intimidating with you when you're dealing with a lot of things that you don't see that's coming around, that you don't know what kind of intentions they have. Because it's just, the fact is, when you were dormant, even I told people, and a lot of people agreed with me on this situation, where you could have been just going through a spiritual awakening, and all of a sudden weird stuff started popping off. You starting to smell like rotted meat in your house, different parts of sulfur, and it's just like, I love to smell sulfur, with what is it, with the matches. I always used to have a thing about that, but this is a whole different thing. Like, you see different dark shadows, and that's different between darklings and shadow people. That's two different things. Now, the darklings are things that's trying to make sure that you stay, they want you to be like docile towards them. They want you to keep yourself dumbed down in some kind of way, because they know, God's going to win everything. Love conquers everything. Positivity conquers everything. No matter what it looks like, God, whatever God got planned, is going to overcome, and it's always going to be better than what others want it to be. That is going against God's favor. So these are the things that are taking place with you, and you have to never underestimate yourself. And sometimes it can be questionable, like, what if these people try to hurt me, do this? Number one, you're always protected. If something's supposed to happen, it's going to be happening for the greater good of you. And sometimes it's hard for you to be able to feel that if you're going through certain things that is aggravating you, is overwhelming you, it just really makes you depleted, defeated, and all those different things. But it's going to open your eyes towards something you weren't able to see before. Because a lot of times when you're aiming towards something that's really going to impact your life in a very powerful way, you will notice there will be a lot of resistance is taking place. You will have more stumbles than you did before. Even, physical stumbles too. You start noticing that you're dropping a lot of stuff. Or, you go through vibrations of feeling nauseous when you can go in different parts of your house or different parts of the building, be all off and stuff like that. You start seeing auras a lot more than, not more than usual. And high pitch ringing will intensify in certain things. But if something's telling your gut that something's not right and you just can't put your finger on it, that's the best bet for you to do, is just go ahead, detach. Don't ask no questions. It's better a lot of times you have to be able to just allow yourself to detach, because there's a lot of things that you don't know that's been discussed, or moves that's being made out of your hindsight. So they want you to be able to do the best that you can to be able to break away from a lot of things, and a lot of times people feel like, even if it's family, I can't do that, Roslynn, that's my family. Look, if there are certain things that's going on in your life, anytime you're around family, you constantly feel headaches, you feel nauseated, you feel drained every time you have to do that, these are the best bets for you to be able to do to break free. Because these things are doing this for a reason. You got too many good things that's coming into your life. And there's a lot of different things that are opening up because you have done a very intense emotional clearing that has taken place into your life. So you're able to see a lot more. And it's just like, you may be having dreams, and it's kind of like a premonition on certain things that's taking place. A lot of people have been going through that as well. You're going to have different things that's going to be like a push-pull situation. You're going to have moments where you're going to feel like, your old ways is coming up, and then you have to allow yourself to say, you're not living there. You're not in that vibration anymore. Don't allow yourself to go back, spring forward. We're not clocks. I don't even have to do that with myself a lot, and it's just like, I have to be grateful for a lot of the different things that, at one point triggered me, or certain things that used to aggravate me, because this is challenging myself. You have to always challenge yourself. This is how you get strengthened every day, because these are the things, if you allow yourself to really look back and see the depths of how much you have changed in your life, you'll be grateful for the things that didn't go your way, or you'll be grateful for certain things that was blocked out of your life. Rejection is your best protection. There's different things that's coming out your life, and a lot of times it can be very overwhelming, but there's a lot of new that's coming in to replace it for the better. There'll be different people that, at one time they supported you, and all of a sudden they walked off. Their vibrations can even feel that your vibration is a lot different. So it's just something about you that can make people kind of intimidated by you, and that you can see that they're trying to make you jealous, or trying to trigger you in some kind of way. And you have to allow yourself to, there's a lot of times you got to allow yourself to say, hey, I'm not going to allow myself to take this personal. Let me go back and breathe, allow myself to just go ahead and just, curve the other way. Because it's just, whatever's going to happen is going to happen regardless anyway. It's not your place to be able to do anything, but allow yourself to appreciate it. When you can see different things that, may have pulled your leg at one time, or give you a wild hair to make you want to pop off, or whatever. When you allow yourself to actually see a positive and a negative circumstance, because a lot of times those things are sent into your life for you to break old patterns and outdated beliefs and these things. And it can be very overwhelming, but this is for the highest good of you. And a lot of times I'm like, y'all say that highest good one more time. But then it's just like, look, You know how you are, you know what you're doing, you know what you're not doing. There's a lot of people going to come project. You have to be able to allow yourself to just let it roll off like water. You got to be able to do it and just actually appreciate the universe, because a lot of times they bring that in your life to make sure, like, hey, you don't always have to respond to everything that's taking place in your life. These are the things that's helping you become a better person, and these things are really strengthening you in those ways, because it's like a lot of things you can look at your life and see how much you have conquered from those hardships that you have had in your life, from cutting people out of your life, being able to say no and stay no, and keeping those solid boundaries for yourself to allow people like, hey, if you want to be in my life, there are certain things we can't continue to do. This is aggravating me. And they are like, oh, okay, I don't want to hurt you or overstep your boundaries, because see, if it was them, they want to have those as well. If you want to be able to have it, it has to be reciprocated, and if it doesn't, you have to be able to separate, even if it's certain things that you're in your karmic cycles. Those have to be able to be separated and appreciated every time. Allow yourself to uplift yourself when you feel yourself, getting upset or overwhelmed. If you can, journal. If you write, do breathing exercises. Allow yourself to see the positive out of a negative circumstance. What is this, trying to enhance in my life? What is this making me a better person for? Being able to be grateful that, you didn't respond, you didn't react or even respond towards certain things. A lot of times you just got to just go. But there's a lot of different changes that are coming into your life. You have to you have to really keep your eyes open, because it's like a lot of things is like wolf in sheep's clothing. A lot of skinwalkers, certain things like that. We're like, Roslynn, skinwalker, yes. Because there'll be certain things that you will see. I've seen it in the past before. I could be working with different people and I'll see their face shift. And I'm like, no. Before I even woke, I was even woke and I seen stuff like that. And now it makes a lot of sense to me. So if you've been going through these situations where you've been starting to block a lot of people out of your life, or there are certain people that's starting to come in, and you're trying to figure out, my life hasn't changed, but you'll be able to feel that energy that's coming towards you, and it feels a lot different, especially when it comes to certain individuals you have known for a certain period of time. So when you allow yourself to do that, please, if you get that feeling where it's something that you can't put your finger on, as just something about something that don't feel right, that's your intuition telling you go the opposite way over there. Just keep going and allow it to tell the universe, thank you, I appreciate for you giving me that hindsight. I gotta go. But now I hope y'all are able to have a blessed day. Let me see. I gotta give a post notification shout out to Hillary Elizabeth, Angela Campbell, and Farrah Hazard. Much love to you as well. And Carl Fuquet, much love. I'm trying to do these videos like in and out because I'm getting ready to have a live chat at 6:30. So hopefully you'll be able to check in with me. It's just like different things that's taking place in our life that, that we need to be able to pay attention to, and just being able to change, the outlook on certain things that comes in our life that can be very, heavy to just be able to digest. So, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. I always leave my contact information in the description box below. It's all about, spiritual networking, whether if you want to share experience with me, or if you have any questions, or, you're just needing some spiritual guidance towards your purpose of a deeper perspective. I try my best to be able to do that. Everything we speak on is confidential, and I help you out the best way I can. Whatever you're trying to manifest into your life, I hope it comes so much bigger and better than you ever expected, and comes sooner than you ever predicted. Even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. I hope, those things can really take somewhere a long way. And also, I hope your week, your days and your weeks and everything like that is prosperous and uplifting. And you'll see me on the next video. Much love, peace. Namaste.